What's up, YouTube? I'm doing another video of the Cannondale. I didn't really plan on doing anything with it quite yet, but it obviously needs some parts, and while I try to order one batch of parts, I may as well try and order as many things as I need, which means I need to do some investigation on this bike. The only thing that I've really been doing is coming out every day and throwing some more tire shine on that fender. That's why it looks all glossy. I'm just trying to get some moisture back into it so it doesn't look as bad as like the front fender, which is all chalky. I think that the fenders, they're not cracked and they're not warped, so it would be nice to get some color in them and be able to use them. The number plate, I did a little razor blading on that part of the 8, and I'll be able to clean that entire number plate, which is pretty cool. The gas tank, I had a little bit of a surprise, and that is as soon as I started taking the shrouds off, on this side that bolt came out, but on the other side it was just spinning. That insert was spinning, and it's because in there that is cracked. So this was kind of an oblong shape, and I think what it did is the plastic was supposed to keep it from spinning around, but it's just broken through. So that is a problem, and it's also going to be a leak. So I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that, but thankfully at least it is all the way up here. So I'm not all that worried about it, but it's just kind of a bummer, surprise that I didn't really like. So while that fuel line on this side is an upgrade, that's obviously not a quick disconnect, the one on this side appears to be, and I don't know if that was original. I think so, and I've heard that there was some problems with those. As far as removing the tank, those are pretty desirable. It allows you to do it quickly, but I think that there was some kind of a restriction with those lines. And so I've just kind of looked a little further down in here, and let's see if I can get some light. Oh, well, I guess I may as well look at the valve cover. That was one of my big questions, is if this valve cover had been updated to an aluminum one, and I think that's the original valve cover. So it makes me a little scared of what it's going to look like inside the water pump. So next course of action, I'm going to drain whatever coolant is in there. I looked in the radiators and there didn't seem to be a lot, but I'm going to drain that, pop the cover off, see what the impeller looks like, because I've been told those were plastic, and there's also an upgrade to those. But as I was looking, I think at one of the fuel injectors down here, let's see. Sorry for the video. I know people are probably getting nauseous. Oh, right there. I think there. See that? That looks like an injector that's not even plugged in. So I don't really know if anybody knew about that. That would be a starting issue. Some of the other things I noticed, all this hardware right down here is either the wrong stuff or it's missing. That's one of those odd kind of, it looks like an ARP fastener, and I'm not even sure how they got a socket in there, but I'm missing the correct bolts here. They do still have the inserts behind there. And then same for that upper cradle. I don't know if that would be an original bolt. I don't think that is original, but I could be surprised. Yeah, because when you look over here, that one doesn't look the same. Similar, but not the same. So I don't really trust any of that hardware. It would be nice to get the correct stuff to hold the J-frame in. And this stuff is just kind of loose, not mounted. What else? I think that's about the extent of my investigation at this point. Like I said, I'm gonna try to order some plastic that'll at least fit it. And as far as the engine goes, it definitely needs a different valve cover, because I thought the aluminum ones were all black. And I don't know, maybe that is aluminum, but that kind of looks like the original one. So, need to get that. And I think at this point what I decided I'm going to do is pull the engine, take everything apart, and then reassemble it. Just so I have confidence in all of the bolts and the hardware. Because like for instance, this swing arm pivot bolt, that's not the way that's supposed to go. And I'll show you why, because over here, this is an oblong bolt and it's supposed to fit in the other side in the pocket so it doesn't spin. So that is a problem. And I don't know why anybody would have done that, but it gives me, like I said, no confidence in any of the other bolts. So that's the game plan. Get the roller squared away, and then go into the engine and see what's up with that. And like I said, I didn't really plan on jumping into this. I actually cleaned up my workbench, and the plan was to get into the RM500 motor. And I guess I still can do that, depending on, you know, what the order total comes to with this one. But that's the update for now, and I'll catch you later. Peace.